we're also gonna do some other stuff first. Like, we're gonna talk to some of the companions. I saved him and not the other one. Not on purpose. First, we're gonna talk to Bull.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
Hey.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
Those two soldiers might think you're an arsehole.
So?
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it...
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
Alright, so that was the Iron Bull. So when we leave camp, he should appear in here next. I realized that I forgot to get Blackwall again. And there's Vivian. But we need to find the war room and the blacksmith, so we're gonna go in here. And for those who didn't see it last time, this is Skyhold, where you go after you leave Haven, or what's left of Haven.
Now, what did they make down here? And what can I make?
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You think it's strange to say? It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place.
Do you
Save
think this
anything?
dude is cold?
Family hammer.
He's wearing
As stupid
shorts
as it sounds.
and what looks like
It's good
tights.
to be back at work.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll be back later.
I already
be
know how to
here.
run the blacksmith and stuff like that, so. But this is the blacksmith. Or the undercroft, I think is what they call it. Here's where you can store stuff. I usually just sell it. over here will be your quarters. We can look at them when we come back. I have to jump over all this stuff. And here is Josephine's office. It's rather nice. And then, even after fixing up Skyhold, they never fix this giant hole. I imagine it's rather cold in here. And then, there's a war room. I'm getting this one next, because... Okay. So next
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money.
Now we're going
The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
I already have this recipe, so... we need to get her... Here we go.
Inquisitor?
I wondered where that one was. I might actually already have that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to leave Skyhold, and then we're going to come back. And that will open up both the tavern and your quarters and stuff like that. So we're going to go to quest map. And we're just going to go here for like a brief second. We're not even going to take anyone with us. I will say, when I first came to Skyhold, when I very first played this game, it was, I got lost so many times, but now I can pretty much get my way through, except for the battlements. Sometimes I still get lost trying to get to those, but... because I don't go there that often. I think the only time you need to go there is to get Hawk. But we have a few things that we're gonna do today. We're gonna meet the champion, and then we're gonna go to Crestwood and clear out some stuff. And I don't know how well that's gonna go, but we're gonna try. Because I do remember that there was this one guy who was super strong, and he was a pain. All right, now we're gonna go back, and it will actually open up another like companion thing for Bull, I think. And we can do that real quick. Oh yeah, I wanted to find Cole too and talk to Dorian. So that is hopefully going to go all well, but I honestly don't know. Because the last time I did this mission, it was with one of my main characters, and he was very strong. He was already like level 10, I think. And some of these characters were a lot easier. There's Sarah. And Vivienne. I personally don't care for Vivienne that much.
I see.
No, I want to see something, because this is a funny glitch that happens to me all the time. Yep. He teleports. Here he is out here. And then, if you run back in here, he's right here.
Can I help you?
Dang it.
See you later, Bo. Nice talking with you, boss.
I don't have that mission. Even if Sarah hates that song, I find it quite catchy. Wait, let's talk to him out here.
Hey, boss.
Okay, I
See you
need to
later,
get some
boy.
of his
Nice talking with you.
approval up. Whoops. Battlement. Oh yeah, we get to go get prisoner, I forgot. But first, I'm not very good at controlling this game. I already know this.
Committed bachelor, I hear. Shame.
I know.
Not for lack of
Never
trying.
a word for anyone. Shame.
Alright, so this is your quarters. You see the Templar flag for some weird reason. But I actually think these quarters are really nice.
They've
Like-
certainly spared no expense.
And sometimes you get a dude that appears in here and like will quiz you and stuff. Sorry, I got distracted by the bed. Okay. If you go over here, you can actually change your clothes. I usually wear this one. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember now. There's definitely some holes in the roof. That much is certain.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Alright, let's check some people.
Knight Captain Denham, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord Seeker at Therenfall Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing. The Envy Demon perhaps fooled the Knight Captain, but following his superior's orders nearly destroyed the Templars.
I hope the Knight Captain is lucid enough to understand what he's done.
I only did as I was told.
Knowingly or not, you condemned your brothers and sisters to death.
You would have done the same if you hadn't abandoned the Order. I served faithfully. It went red after what the Lord Seeker told me to do.
We will...
I didn't suffer at your hands.
What
That was your
the
knights
Templars
in the
haven't.
Templar Order.
Pretty much everyone
Let the
approves.
remaining Templars judge the man who failed them.
The
And I am
penalty
not
will be
sitting
death.
in that
They
chair.
can't. Not after what I've seen.
I was floating above it. Alright, now we have to find the battlements. I wonder if I can fast travel there. No. There we go. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it, but alright. What? No, what? Are we... Oh, wait. This is... Oh, yeah. Give me a minute to refine my way around this place, because it is a fortress. I know this leads to the gardens, but...
Oh, plenty. No one interesting, though.
Our struggle is young. Rest assured.
What are you talking about?
Begets
Oh, nice. I can plant seeds. There we go. I guess I wanted to come in here and look at some plants? Question mark? Alright, I'm just kind of exploring and also trying to find the battlements. Because I always seem to lose it. Ow. I think we're not close at all. Is that leading to where I think it's leading? Okay, maybe not. Let's see. Look out this way. Ah, we were good. How am I walking normally? I feel like I'd be blown off the edge over here. Here's where we are. We're in the middle of the mountains. So I seriously doubt Corypheus is gonna come after me here. We have the advantage here. Wait. Ah. Here we are. What? Oh, we'll just use the default because you guys probably don't want to watch me make the champion.
Inquisitor, meet Hawke, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawke, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Qunari.
I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Qunari I don't know about?
There's a Qunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side.
So then, what can I tell you?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
And my
Fought and
fingers are
killed.
glitching through my
The
arm.
Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Alistair. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
Guess
When
you
the
are
Lords began
romanced.
acting strangely,
in
I had my
Dragon
friend
Age 2.
Aveline take my sister out of the Free Marches. Fenris would have killed himself to protect me. I didn't want to give him that chance.
Okay, we'll
We'll
talk to
talk
Hawk a
later.
little more later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
But I don't know why, but I really get the weird idea that everyone just dumped this job on my Inquisitor, who, let's be honest, was just an elven hunter who ended up being sent as a spy on the humans, and then it all went completely wrong. And then, just to make it work. Oh, it's Bull's room. That's nice. And then, just to make it worse, they gave him the job to take care of all these people. He has no experience in this.
Of course.
Like, I feel like he really got the short end of the stick here. Like, yeah, sure, leading the Inquisition sounds all grand. But let's be honest, it's really not. It probably sucks. Oh, right. Wee. Ow. That hurt.
The order was sent.
That hurt a lot.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
Cole is such a
Haven.
unique character.
So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Vivian's like, nope.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Well, you gotta give props to Cole's voice actor because he did an amazing job with such a complex character, and the way he speaks is so odd. He did such a great job voicing him.
Glad I'm working with you. I'm not one of them.
What? Assassins? Templars? Mages? Magisters? What are them? Sisters? Nobles? Merchants? Commission men?
Elves, you twit.
Is that it? Human.
I'm an elf, you idiot. Alright then. Okay, so we could, I guess we can talk to Colin.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
I will say the Colin romance makes this one really
We
funny.
set up as best we could.
That dude just standing
Could
back
never
there all
prepare
awkward.
for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have.
Ow.
Do you ever sleep?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw.
Colin is such a cool character.
We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established.
I
Should
promise
have
we will
everything
soon
on
be
course
fighting
within the week.
demons on
We will not
at
run
Crestwood.
from here, Inquisitor.
I just want to talk to Dorian, and then we will head out.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. And you have proven yourself.
Okay.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Alright, we're gonna talk to Dorian, and then we are going to head to Crestwood.
Not
And when
so
we come,
standards. That'll guide the
when we
dragon
come back,
right
we
in.
will talk to Sarah and everyone else.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Oh, Mecca, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Well, I have a small idea who might have taken them. Wait, that's the wrong way. Nope, that's the wrong way too.
Need something?
Nope.
Carry on.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to Cassandra too, but I'll do that after I talk to Dorian. Hey, Solus.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. It would have been nice if you'd helped stop Alexius. But that's not how things went. So be it. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about
I'm doing this because, well...
All I know is this.
I might die too,
Corypheus needs... Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Now, if you talk to him again...
Roderick, that Chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp, and then... that was it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I helped him walk. He... talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
It seems he was a good man after all.
Sometimes you discover things where you least expect. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
I should go.
Naturally.
Solus. And then I will go down here. Oh, I didn't know he stood here. That's weird.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Hey, enough!
You're taking his side?
I said enough!
Looks like I'm gonna
We
stand over
needed
here.
someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unworthy of you.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us. As are you.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
That was fun. Yes.
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
She's read this one 3 times.
You! I told you to stop spying!
You read it out loud to me. I don't like the captain either.
I never did that.
She totally did.
It's literature. Smutty literature.
It's actually
Whatever
not.
you do, don't tell Varric.
Me? No. I would never.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
No, Cassandra, no. I would never tell Varric about your guilty pleasure. Ever do that. That would be mean. That would be so mean. Oh no. Oh no.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
Is that bad?
Honestly, I'd rather fight an ancient Darkspawn with a pet archdemon than deal with that hole in the sky. At least you can kill Darkspawn.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Let's hope Corypheus just turns out to be really good at playing dead.
That makes two of us. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawke to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
No, I'm totally not gonna tell him, Cassandra. Not.
Need something?
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
I'm sure it's not as terrible as you think.
Oh, there are a number of critics who'd be happy to argue with you. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial? For Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Okay.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Okay, let's actually go to Crestwood now. I've said that like 5 times in the past 5 minutes already, so we're going to go to Crestwood now and actually fight some stuff, because I'm sure that's what you guys actually want to see. Let's put on my armor. I know it's only level. It's very low level. I need. Oh, crap. Okay, I gotta make some armor first, because this armor is really bad shape. So let me run in here real quick and see if I can make anything. Oh, here she is.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Like in those horror movies. Interesting.
Hello there.
just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
You're the magical advisor.
You're him, the Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harrod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. Sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Same woman who also wants to cut a little piece off of me and do things to it. Let's see. Okay, warrior. That's what I thought. Whoa. Sorry, he looks so retarded. Got excited. Let's look at weapons. Nope. Alright, to Crestwood we go. Wait, let me... So ugly hat.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Selene is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
I'm going to get us to Crestwood, and... No, we need to go this way. And then I am going to take the dog out real quick.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
More walking corpses. At least they won't be a surprise.
I nearly stepped on one in the grass the other night, before it started moaning. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Alright, quick break so I can take the dog out, and then we will be back and we will clear out the ginormous cave down there and close that rift so that we can get to Hawke's Warden friend. we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take the dog out. And I just realized that Solus would have been better. So we're gonna grab Solus real quick. Alright. Whew. Alright. Whew. Alright, now we're in this
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
soppy wet mess.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
It sounds different. The water changes the song.
Guess we could try swimming, but I don't think my character can swim. Or neither can I, so what can I say? I just realized that of course you didn't just stun the crawls, because I had to exalt that real quick. The dungeon crawl isn't what I'm worried about. It's more the draining the lake and getting those bandits out of there. That's gonna be the problem. That one bandit at the end is a pain. Alright. Go this way, I think. This dragon in Crestwood was the second dragon I ever beat.
Undead by the gates. Let's do it.
That's a demon. Alright. That reminds me I need to do something.
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get them out, don't worry. I needed to put this one right here. And then I'm gonna put this one right here. And then we're gonna put this one right here. See how that feels. Yeah, that feels a lot better.
Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be. The amount of people we lost back.
Don't worry, I've got it. I got this. Just so you know, it's actually your mayor's fault for the reason that all these corpses are here, but
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
Alright, let's go over here. And go in here. Can we just talk about how there's water? It looks like water pouring
Mayor
off.
Dedrick of Crestwood Village, at your service, despite everything.
Yeah.
Are you
get some water
here to stop the undead?
We should. We could. Everyone here is so scared.
Alright.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
So the question is this guy actually telling the truth, or
if we use it to drain the lake,
did everyone
I can get
actually
to that
have the
Fade
blight, and it was a good reason to actually?
There must be some other way.
The only way to
There's really not.
You'd have to
fix
evict
it?
the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood.
I like her as a leaf
Inquisitor,
growing in this house.
I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls.
Yeah.
Wrecked them.
Sure.
All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Alright.
Until later.
Whatever you say.
Of course.
Just lying. Alright. Now, I gotta remember how to get there. I think I can go soulless. Just get up in my way. Alright.
Maker, it's the end of the world! Are the corpses still out there? Find your own shelter! Maker, it's the end of the world!
Now, how the hell did he actually do that? And what purpose is that? Because his door opens in. Just talk about that for a second. Or not, we can just move on. Alright, let's do this. Let's go drain the lake. I think this was the wrong way. Oh, nope, I think we're good. We're good. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're going to this place because there's a whole bunch of bandits in there and we need to clear them out so that we can open the gate or open the dam so the water can
There's the
drain.
keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
They're frightened inside, trapped by the walls that protect them.
Alright. Knock knock. There was a little about ours. Alright. Ow, 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 ow. Someone's hit me, someone's hit me. Ow. Alright, 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 alright. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, that's not unfortunate. Needs to be stabbed. Whew, that was close. Oh, sorry, fellas. That was you.
Lost the bastard!
Alright, hold on just a second. Alright. Let's do this real quick. Alright, let's go this way. Go in this sneaky mode. And... oh. Oh. He knows I'm here. Oh crap. These guys are hard to fight because they always feel heavy. Ow, he killed me! Okay, that's...
warrior!
Oof. Come on, Cole.
What's the bastard?
Reinforcements!
Ooh. How am I talking? I'm dead. Let me wake me up. Alright. Hey, you gotta be careful with these guys because they are told them. These guys are like super fast because they're basically like my character. Like I'm already having this much trouble with the rogues. You see how they dance around you and stuff? That's what kills. They sneak up behind you and they just stab you. Yes, it's the same one I played yesterday. This is a different mission though.
Kill that warrior!
Alright. That was not fun.
They want to go home. That's why they take the bodies.
What? Who's taking bodies? What are you talking about? Okay, as you can see, who I have with me today is the Iron Bull, Cole, and Solus. Because, you know, the best people to take dungeon crawling.